Greetings YouTube, welcome back to the channel. I have been so excited to do this video because it was a couple nights ago I couldn't fall asleep, and because I am a true MCOC addict in every sense of the word, I was looking up what resources it would take to finally take my 6-star Archangel newly awakened to rank 3. And obviously, I've got enough tier 5 class catalyst, but it's the tier 5 basic that I am just short of, which is new for me. I'm usually ranking up people because my tier 2 alpha and tier 5 basic are in my overflow. Now here's what I can proudly say. This offer is made for people like me right now. People who probably are wanting more tier 5 basic and tier 2 alpha in their inventory. But $50 is such a high price. We're just, 3 days away from March 1st, when for the same price, assuming we get something similar, and maybe we won't, but it is a monthly card that's not a July 4th or Cyber Weekend or spring cleaning event like offer. The monthly card is usually far better value than this, even though this is still a far better value than the trash you Cavalier players got screwed over with when you got lumped in with uncollected players today. So, I'm sure there are people watching this that are Cavalier that would have snatched this up in a heartbeat, but there's a reason why Kabam is giving this to Thronebreaker players. They want you to be motivated to progress. With that being said, I'm going to save my $50 for 3 days from now. $50 is a lot of money. So I'm trying to be responsible. However, I'm still one tier 5 basic catalyst away. Well, that is where my favorite pro all player improvement to the game in the Glory Store comes into play. Because you can see I've got just over 3,200 Glory. And when I purchase 3 of the tier 5 basic catalyst fragment bunches, which is over 18,000 tier 5 basic catalyst fragments, I will get to form a tier 5 basic. Now yes, that leaves me with almost no glory, but that's okay. So, now, and I also want to preface this by saying, when you put ISO into a champ, you should sell the ISO you've got in your inventory to clear the stash. Now we're paving the way for a rank up that I think is this was totally worth it. Totally worth draining all of my resources. My tier 2 alpha are going to be at 1 after this. I'm going to have as many tier 5 basic as I am tier 2 alpha. And I'm going to have one more tier 5 basic and tier 2 alpha that I'm going to have, or tier 5 class catalyst, I'm going to have tier 5 basic, because after this I will have, 0 tier 5 basic. But that's okay. Because this moment right here, to celebrate the new Level Up event, which I don't know about you, but I always get excited with Level Up events, is so exciting and really does reinforce why I bought the Romance bundles to get so many tier 4 mutant catalysts, because those catalysts are almost exactly what I needed to take Archangel up without having to go to the gamble crystals known as the rigged crystals of tier 4 class catalysts, which, if you haven't seen my channel over and over again, I have talked about on my channel just the craziness that is the algorithm for the tier 4 class catalyst. You can need, say I need mutant. I could open 20 and get everything but mutant, because the game just knows whatever you have the least of, you are opening these in hopes of. And as Maladar Gaming confirmed to my channel in an interview that still is too much in terms of mind-blowing for me to even process, as I've covered on this channel with the legal aspect, Kabam has a patent for every algorithm in the game. This game, this mobile casino, is just tons of algorithms colliding at once. Every crystal has its own algorithm. Every individual account has its own algorithm. By the way, if you're wondering why the amount of days aren't changing, I opened over 100 4-stars just for fun about 10 days ago, maybe less than that. And so I have the most ISO ever, and probably going to make, 10 million gold worth once I sell it all, because it's going to be sold most. Okay, so bad news is I've got twice as much tier 6 basic right now as tier 5 basic. I don't know if there's ever going to be a time in my MCOC life where I'll say that. I've got one more tier 5 mutant than I do tier 5 basic. But you can see, if I'm talking about upgrading a 6-star to rank 4, I have 18,000 towards my last tier 6 basic. And if we're talking about tier 3 alpha, 24,000. Now you would think that might motivate me to try the gamble crystal of the Prime Ascendant bundle, but I don't think the value justifies the cost. And I would have to buy 2 of them to get close to taking, say, Immortal Abomination to rank 3. And even though that's appealing to me, I'm going to save my $100, and I'm going to continue to be a responsible example of responsible spending in the Marvel Casino of Champions for my subscribers and viewers. So, in the end, just taking a 6-star to rank 3 gets you almost all the level up points you need. I will complete that level up lastly by taking my new Captain America, Sam Wilson. Even though these aren't tech, I'm just going to make the video shorter by not selling the ISO and then using tech. Let's see. Oh, it's probably not going to be... Oh, there we go. Yeah. Take him all the way up to standard rank 1. And now, when we go back into it, we have all our level up points. Actually, we are a decent amount over the minimum you need for all of the milestone rewards. I always look at these as cash back. You're getting 25 units and some tier 5 basic, which you now know I desperately need, some tier 2 alpha, which you also know I now desperately need. And I'll build that up. But the ending picture, right next to Domino and Black ISO Store Scarlet Witch, is my SIG 37. Now rank 3, 6-star Archangel. I'm so happy to finally have one. Thank you for watching and supporting me. I know some of you are still ticked that I used the Romance Gem on him over Kitty Pryde. I get that perspective. For me, it felt like the right decision, and my channel also voted on it, and that's the conclusion that I came to by about 10% of the vote. And in the end, this is a democracy, not a dictatorship, but at the same time, I still respect those that disagree. Have a good rest of your weekend. Again, thanks for watching.